Recording. But
yeah, did y'all hear about the Meta and YouTube settlement?
No, what happened with that?
what are we doing?
Are we recording?
Yeah, we're back. We're actually recording this time. Technical difficulties. We're gonna have to splice this around pretty good. Video didn't start. We still have an audio podcast that'll start after this. But now we're gonna have to do it Tarantino style, where we
30 minutes.
We do the back and then the front. Ooh, easy.
Oh, what? I was thinking Kill Bill. I was okay. So Meta YouTube found liable for intentional addicting a young woman in California.
Yeah,
I heard
injuring her mental health.
Yeah.
Was this like a $300 million lawsuit?
It was
Everybody gets $1.
$3 million awarded.
Three.
Yep, $3 million. It was
Okay.
That's what it was awarded. But now there's 1,500 additional cases that are going to be filed.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting in on
School
it.
districts,
No, I'm not.
just people. But I'm thinking like, that's huge. That's a huge deal.
I mean, yeah.
They've done
that's
addictive
used-
algorithms.
It was this,
I mean,
yeah, it
forever.
was 7. Yeah, that's basically what it was. They're saying their algorithms is basically focused on
Right.
particular individuals, or based on what you're looking at, and it caused her a whole bunch of different things. But it's a 7-week trial.
Okay.
So think about that if you're on jury duty. Whew.
Yeah.
You're gonna get-
$5 a day.
You're going to get paid.
And then on top of that, it was 8 days of deliberation.
Wow.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about algorithms, my wife, she'll pick up my phone, she'll look at my algorithm, and you'll see like, golf, and then videos of people eating and all that kind of stuff.
what's your other account?
That's the only one I have.
Oh, okay.
That's and she's always asked, why are you so interested in golf? Why are you so interested in all the stuff that you look at? And I'm like, I don't know. I look at it once and it just
Right.
keys in. But in all seriousness, you take it back to a child who first gets on Instagram, Facebook, whatever the case may be, and I can see where there could be a problem. Now,
Yeah.
for a lawsuit, that's above my pay grade. I'm not going to talk on that, but it's crazy.
And they've known for a fact that this is a thing, because for the People's Republic of China, they are only allowed to look at things that are educational and like STEM type things. So engineering and math, and like that's the cool thing on the internet. But then over here, the exact same app,
Right.
it's not,
Totally different. It's not-
reduced,
Yeah.
and
Not regulated.
they, like for example, how it checks and how the algorithm works in against you is
Yeah.
when you're scrolling through, if you stop, not if you click on it, right? If you just stop, the algorithm will decide which one of those videos in that screen that you're looking at, and then it will give you more of that. So you don't even have to look at it. Like I reset mine quarterly because it'll start putting some things out that I'm not looking at.
Right.
How do you do that?
Yeah.
You have
just curious. How do you do that?
I'm asking for my neighbor.
Yeah, asking for Dan.
So if you go through the settings, and it's a pain, you go through the settings and you have to go through your history and physically reset those things that you're not wanting to see. And you have to block those things that you're not wanting to see. It's a pain in the butt. But,
These are like settings on Facebook.
or I don't really look at Facebook too much.
Instagram.
Only Instagram.
All those things.
But too many words on Facebook, Dan. I can't
Yeah.
Whatever app
reading
you're
things.
talking about, you can do that on any of them and reset that.
Yeah, you should be able to reset your algorithm or
Yeah.
block the content that you don't want. Because, for example, the golf.
Yeah.
You're looking at golf swings and you're watching Rory or, DeChambeau or this and that, and then Page comes up, which is still golf,
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
Then you're sitting, you watch the Page. Well, then guess what
Yeah,
comes up
yeah,
next?
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
We're talking page
other
sporadic?
sports.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Of course
Other
that's what
other
he's talking
sports things,
Oh, okay.
Yes.
obviously,
Yep.
Bobby.
We'll have to test this
You're going
theory
to
out.
test that theory out.
Yeah.
So yeah, they know, and they do it on purpose, that they're working that algorithm. They're chasing that dopamine for the ADHD kids, and dude, that on top of the AI that people are getting into relationships with.
Yeah.
You seen that? Having AI girlfriends?
So yeah, that's it's just
a
bizarre.
slippery slope, man.
It is bizarre.
What happened to good old catfishing?
It's just good old fashioned catfishing. So, anyhow,
Yeah.
Bluetooth
sorry.
is a bit of a bitch and didn't quite work out for our video version, but up next will be the actual version of the podcast that we did, audio only. We'll take a bye week so Jay can shame me into doing it right next week. Thanks, boys.
Yep.
Peace.
Oh, now this didn't record. This week we have the Aroma De Cuba, El Jefe, Old Pepper Distillery, and special guest Bobby Canales inside the smoke ring.
Episode 2.
So then I do all this stuff, and then we just get going. So we're back, boys.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Episode 2.
Part 2. So this week we got Bobby Canales, another good employee. It's a good gig.
Sure. Yep.
We'll still call it employee.
Okay.
Our favorite Aggie.
There you
Our
go.
favorite Aggie.
Had to get that out of the way quick.
Yep.
I don't know if I know another Aggie, to be
I
honest
was
with you.
thinking the
either.
exact same thing. I don't.
They're everywhere. I know that.
Well,
Yeah.
Doug, but he's kind of
Yeah, he's
he's
guns up
kinda-
now.
Yeah.
Texas Tech.
Yeah, you guys are all schizophrenic when it comes to sports these days.
Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta be. I mean, there's just, I don't know. If you look at, going back to last week's episode 1, if you didn't know what that was, the Razorbacks. I was expecting a big win. Didn't happen.
Oh boy,
Arizona came in, stumped us.
It did not win.
It almost
They did not
looked like how the Aggies lost to Houston. I mean, you remember that?
Yes. Thanks for bringing that up. Yes, I do. But we were just happy to be in the dance. So.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, so we're getting towards the end of college basketball.
Yep.
This is Sunday, right? So we got 2 more games today to get to the Final Four.
Dan, I don't know what day it is.
Oh, I guess we have to keep that all secret, right?
It could be Sunday. It might be Monday.
It's like a casino in here. We no clocks.
No clocks.
But yes, we got what, two games today?
Yeah, I don't even know who they are.
I think it's what, Michigan and come on, Bobby, I defer to you. I'm going to skip
You know
past
he's
Josh.
not looking at me.
Yeah.
I think they're both
Michigan,
1 and 2.
UConn?
Michigan,
Michigan, UConn, and Tennessee, and
Illinois. Oh wait, I think it's UConn, Tennessee, Illinois, and no, I don't know.
I mean, we should do some research
may
before
need
we,
to
Kind
edit
before we
this.
do
where
all this.
phones come in, you know.
Yeah. Well, I put mine way over there because you said no phones, so
Is your phone the phone that I hear vibrating constantly?
doubt it. I don't think it's my
okay.
phone.
Oh,
Easy.
rated.
Larry 14.
Oh yeah, my bad.
You know what? While I look this up, should we light our?
Yeah, let's go ahead. While y'all do that, they're gonna light up. I'll kind of say what Jim and I thinks we should experience. This is
Well,
Aroma De Cuba.
what kind of cut did you do?
So I'm a double V guy. I love that double V because it's going to give me so much more smoke, but it still encapsulates a little bit of it and kind of gives me some tertiary flavors throughout it. And I'll explain a little bit further when I get a little bit further into it what
Big
I
words.
experience.
Yeah,
Yep.
some big words early this morning or early this day.
ChatGPT helped me.
Yeah.
Dan, what are you doing?
I usually always punch everything if I can, if it's that shape like this, and this has got a nice big ring gauge, easy to punch.
Yeah, I did the same. I did
Yeah.
a large punch.
Yeah.
So with my nice, cool Swiss Army lighter.
Nice.
And we all light our cigars the preferred way, I guess, which is the butane torch, right? Not saying that's the only way, but these days that's what everybody does.
Yes, correct.
You got to have a torch.
And I did classic V-cut.
Just
Leaves all the cap in there. As you smoke it, it will open up, and it becomes more of like a regular guillotine cut.
Yep.
Just over time, it probably opens up as much as your double.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
It just starts out. It'll start out more concentrated,
Yep.
just like a punch was more concentrated. It just focuses that smoke right down on your taste buds, and you'll get more intense flavor. So if you ever punch a cigar and you're like, oh my God, I can't, this is a little bit too much, I can't do it, get your guillotine out, nip the rest of that cap off, and it will make that cigar much more milder and be a more pleasurable smoke for you if it was too intense to begin with. Tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks. I like that. And you know what? Before you, I know you're about to jump into something here. One thing we didn't do
oh,
is I didn't tell anybody who I am. I'm Jay Williams for the listening audience and visual audience.
As always, Dan, the old man, that's Jay, I'm Josh, and special guest Bobby Canales.
Or did we?
Our long hitter.
Yeah.
we introduced Bobby.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Long hitter what was that, 330 something last
Yeah.
week? Smoked it. So when you hit balls and they disappear, it's because they're going fast. When I hit balls and they disappear, it's because they're in the woods or the lake.
So you're Tiger Woods?
I'm Tiger Wish I Could.
Yeah. It's like a-
So our cigar, La Aroma de Cuba, blended by Jose Pepin Garcia in Esteli, Nicaragua by the My Father Factory, for Ashton Cigars. So it's a bit of a collaboration of the
Oh.
Pepins
Ashton.
and Ashton.
I did not know that.
I did not know that. And so we got 2 naturals and 2 Maduros. Bobby, you're on the natural. Jay's
Natural
on the natural
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yep.
And then Dan and I got the Maduros. So you boys with the natural or Connecticut's, you're supposed to, let's see, it's full bodied with rich tones of cocoa, cedar, earth, and signature Nicaraguan spices. Does earth mean dirt?
Yep.
Yum.
I definitely taste spice. Got a little bit of it.
Well, that first Ligero part of the cigar, the very, very first part, it's where all the leaves kind of come together when they bushel them up before they get bind together. That's the spiciest part. So that really, that first quarter inch is gonna be spicy. It should mellow out as your first third comes through. It should.
And I thought that was interesting that you described, or they described this as full-bodied, which you're talking about a Connecticut now, which
Right. And
everybody thinks Connecticut's are very mild, very easy smoking. Not necessarily the case.
well,
Full-bodied is what you think of, at least I do, when it comes to Sumatra or a Maduro or.
Well, I had that. They Chat GPT banged me on this one. They considered this Maduro the natural, and then they got the Connecticut. So the Connecticut, creamy notes of cashews, buttercream, and white pepper. There's your spice. That's an Ecuadorian Connecticut seed, golden blonde wrapper. Ours is the one that has the
Thank you very
dark,
much.
toothy Connecticut broadleaf. That makes a little bit more sense
It does to
with
me,
the
yeah.
with the dirt.
Because creamy is another thing that you always
Right.
hear when you talk about Connecticut.
Cashews, buttercream, white pepper.
Yeah. And yeah, I get some dirt out of this, which is not a bad thing when it comes to cigar, as long as it's not too dirty.
Right. Yeah, I think that is definitely one of those flavor components. You know, as as I get into this a little bit, that earthiness. Okay, I'm going to say something that's going to sound very crazy, but that earthiness kind of comes across like a mushroom. So think of a mushroom at the base of a tree.
Like a umami. umami type of a.
Yeah. But yeah, that's absolutely it. Base of the tree, kind of stinky, kind of a little pungent, but as that smoke kind of rotates in your mouth, you get that full-bodied flavor that you were describing there, and it's kind of it's straight from the earth. Best way to describe that in my mind. But
Dan, you get any cedar over there?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
They're on point on that one. There's definitely some cedar. You get your buttercream there, Bobby?
No.
No.
No,
We'll wait for that. Maybe it's at the other end.
Maybe it's like right here. Gotta get to that part.
it's there. It's there. I always tend to smoke a little bit faster than you guys. I've been watching this lately.
Yeah, what is
I don't know.
that?
Maybe it's my double V. Maybe that's what it's all about.
Oh, there we go. See,
Yeah.
tried to tell you, but
So just real quick for y'all's information, we got Tennessee and Michigan, and we got UConn and Duke. So those are the two
geez.
games left.
You're way
yeah,
off.
all those wrong.
It started with an S, though.
Yeah. Samson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's today's games.
That's
to finish up the final
We're real
four.
college basketball fans, you can tell.
Yeah. I stopped watching when my teams got out of there. So it's all fun and games now. So
Yeah. I'm kind of a homer team person anyway, so,
if it's not your team, you're not watching.
pretty much.
I get it.
So,
I don't know that games are on.
Yeah. They're not.
I forget. I turn on YouTube and there's somebody building something I'll never build that's completely useless.
Yeah.
And 6 hours later, I'm like, I wonder if there was a basketball or something on. Oh, no, that's over. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. That's not on anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. ADD's great. So, but for our pour today, that Old Pepper Distillery, it's a bottle and bond bourbon.
I'm not going to look at it.
You're just going to just dive in there.
this was for Dan.
Thanks for knowing that.
The nose is supposed to have aromas of caramel, vanilla, and toasted oak,
Get you
Oh,
here.
I like all those.
soft hints of spiced apples or mint,
Sometimes
alcohol?
those can overpower. stuff.
probably in some alcohol.
Okay.
I'm going to, with that bottled and bond being 100, definitely going to have a little alcohol. The palate is supposed to be rich caramel and vanilla interwoven with warming spices.
Interesting.
Finish characterized by long, spicy finish that deepens in the notes of dry oak, leather, and cinnamon.
Smells kind of warm off the nose.
It does, but you know what? That caramely component that's in there, man, that smells awesome. And I've had that before, I think. Bottled and Bond Old Pepper. Maybe
Jay,
I
what
haven't.
have you not had?
I don't
Let's be
know.
honest.
I don't know. There's been a lot. I tend to I drink and I spit. I don't actually.
You never inhaled?
No.
Sorry, what?
I don't do like you guys. But today just for the podcast
Just for today.
purposes, I will I'll take a sip. Let's see what we got.
I definitely get some spiciness on the end of that thing.
Yeah.
Yep, or the top at the back of the throat.
Yeah. If you let that kind of wallow around in there a little bit, then that spice kind of stays there.
It does. But it's not totally hot going down.
No, it's not that
I mean,
bad.
you can definitely tell it's there, but it's not horrible.
So, Bobby, you brought this today, right? And we have to ask, what did you pay for that?
What did you personally pay?
Yeah, what did you?
So let's see, that one was, I think it was 49.
Okay,
49
I like
bucks.
That's good. The Gemini says it should be 54 to 59, so you did pretty good.
All right.
You made a good buy, Bobby.
Yeah.
So remind me, is that
Thank
is
you,
that
Specs.
MGP,
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
or do we even?
Does it say on there?
Distilled at the Restored Historic James E. Pepper Distillery, DSP, KY5.
Oh, it's Kentucky. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting. So maybe I haven't had this. Lexington, Kentucky. Yeah.
Lexington.
Yep. All right. So it comes at Colonel James E. Pepper. Now, I wonder, was Colonel Pepper a real colonel? Just like, E.H. Taylor.
Or Sergeant Pepper.
Or Sergeant Pepper.
Or
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Pepper.
Or Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper.
That's the best pepper. Yeah.
So we were talking about it earlier. Might as well get right into it. Old Tiger.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I thought that's where our segue
Oh,
was.
Tiger.
We had brought up the Tiger Woods thing earlier. I thought that's where we were segueing in.
Yeah. Yeah, that Segway guy made a bad investment, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Right off the cliff.
Yeah.
Not the company. Him.
Yep.
Jeez. Yeah. It's probably a bad call.
Nope.
But yeah, man, so it was Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Friday we were in the shop, we're talking about it, and we were actually talking about people that had died. And then it came across Jay's phone, and without liking trains, which we'll get into, without liking trains, he goes, "Well, Tiger Woods gone." And we're like, I was like,
Oh my God.
"What? No. Where's TMZ? How come I haven't seen this yet?" It was just a bad segue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like, "No, rollover crashed." I'm thinking, man, he really did it this time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trump was right. He ain't making it to the Masters. Yeah, luckily not Hart. But
What was the story? He was coming down a street and there was a power washer. He tried to swerve, and I probably got the story all wrong, but he tried to swerve, miss him, and ended up clipping another car and rolling over or something.
Was there other people in the car with
Nope.
him?
well, in his car, wasn't
Yeah.
there two?
Oh, there
people
was
in the car?
people in his car?
There
Yeah.
was.
I think two people in his car. But dude, those SUVs are notoriously easy to roll. And
What kind of car was it?
It was a Range Rover.
Range Rover.
Range Rover? Oh, I
SUV.
mean,
Which
obviously.
is weird because I thought he was sponsored by Genesis.
Yeah. He
Stepping out on Genesis.
he doesn't want that detail out
yeah,
there.
and it wasn't really a rollover. It tipped and landed on its side, on his
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
and he wasn't injured. So nothing like his last one.
Yeah.
But we were talking about how hard is it to flip a car? It's not really all that hard.
it's pretty
You oversteer one way, oversteer the other way. A curb,
Oh yeah.
Something 6 inches high,
Yeah.
Yeah.
will flip it right over.
Yeah.
And the bigger the vehicle, obviously, the easier it is.
Well, I'm like Jay. I love Tiger. I hated seeing that picture, his mugshot on the screen.
It was better than his first one.
Yeah,
that's true.
Well, because he was actually drunk the first one. Because he said he blew
was-
all zeros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
and
It's going to be.
I don't know. I hate that it happened because I was kind of thinking he might actually
Play.
show up
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a week or so.
I'm sure the PGA would have loved to have him.
Oh, you
Oh, yeah.
kidding? Everybody would have.
Yeah, and the viewers on the TGL skyrocketed just for him coming back to the TGL.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
his
You know,
first drive.
yeah,
His first shot.
coming back. So, which looks like a blast. It looks like a fun thing to go do.
Man, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
do they have one of those around here? Or we-
Not of that.
Not like
magnitude.
that, no.
That's huge.
Business idea.
Well, wasn't Tiger gonna start building something over in Frisco?
He has a pop stroke.
Yeah, he has
which
pop
is
stroke.
His
Yeah.
putt.
It's a par
Is that a
three.
little par
or-
3 thing?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, it's
It's a-
18 hole
Putt-putt.
putt.
Yeah.
Yeah, not par 3. That's what I meant. Yeah, a little
It's pretty fun.
Putting
Been out there a
course.
few times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always like it.
that TGL thing looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's-
a huge screen,
Huge. It was several stories tall.
Oh my gosh.
which would fit my game because
You
it
could
has to be able
slice
to go way over there or
over there.
way over there. That center thing, that's overrated. Well, I leave that to Bobby.
So
and Dan.
and then when they get on the green, does that green move?
Yes,
They can change.
It can rotate.
can
So it has
rotate.
real sand pits, right?
Yeah.
And it can rotate underneath the carpet, for lack of
Yeah.
a better. It's not really grass.
yeah.
There's all these hydraulic ramjacks that can change the
Change
undulation of it
Okay.
depending on what the computerized green would have
Yeah.
been. So it's like your regular golf simulator, but on roids.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the Mark McGuire of
And if you hit a shot that goes in the rough, you got to go over to a little pad that's got thicker grass.
Yes.
Or fake grass or
you know,
whatever.
it's actually real grass.
Oh, that's real grass.
Yeah, they have a spot that's like 8 feet wide that's actual grass.
Yeah.
And they take divots and everything. They just
Oh,
replace
okay.
that whole piece.
Okay. I mean, I've watched it a couple times, but I didn't know how it all worked, and it's really cool, I think.
Yeah. Super cool. Now, all of
And
those,
those guys act really competitive. I mean, they act like it really matters.
I mean,
I don't know if that's just
well, they're locked in.
showmanship.
They're professionals.
They're-
So
yeah.
I mean,
I know,
that's-
I know.
You know,
Well, there's a prize at the end. Like, there's a money prize that they're playing for.
okay.
So at the end, so for the, whatever.
Yeah, like those
tournament that
guys
they
need
have.
money.
Well, they donate to
Charities.
charities in need or something. I don't know. I have no clue. I'm just throwing that out there. It was random.
We have chairs in need.
Yes, yes.
I got a hole in this one right here.
You're killing the illusion, Dan.
Yeah. Cut that from the video.
You fix that in editing.
Yeah.
I guess we didn't mention, even though it says it back here, we are at En Fuego.
Yep. And Fuego
Tobacco
Murphy.
Shop in Murphy.
Thank you again.
Yep.
This is where,
Go ahead.
no, it's where the idea came about, and yeah, we're still showing love because they are showing love to us. And, yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep. Larry letting us get in here and have our tomfoolery with nobody around.
yeah,
The cat's away.
yeah.
So we didn't really touch on it last week, but we were thinking about this for 3 years. And when it finally came apart to where we were going to sit down and do it, there's the hardest part of all of it was figuring out what the heck we're going to call this thing. Of course, everything we think of, it's already on there. So, you know, face it or not, we're late to the game.
Yep.
Everyone does this.
Oh yeah.
But so we're kind of come up with names, and you know, everyone we get on. Oh, nope, there's some other guys doing that. Nope, there's some other guys doing this. So we're standing here talking about it, and it kind of dawned on me, and the picture in my head was of the back hallway. So in our back hallway, we have pictures drawn by Dan Wardlow himself, the artist.
It's true.
It's true. Have been for how many years now?
Oh gosh, I actually did for some guys over in Rockwall. So that's probably been 18 years ago. I did first few little things, wasn't many, little portraits of almost cartoony kind of portraits of guys. Then I get over here, Larry opens this place up, and Larry and I are talking. He said, well, that'd be cool. You do those, you know, for, I don't know how it started out. Maybe locker members, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. Or just customers that Larry thought would be appropriate to do that. So we have some of them back here.
Yep, we pulled ours off the wall back here.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of the examples.
And gosh, I think the first one I did here was Pretty Ricky.
Oh, Pretty Ricky.
Kansas City Ricky right now.
Hello, darling.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he was the first one.
How long ago was that?
Man, I mean,
2010-ish.
whenever this place opened, maybe
Yeah,
6
2011.
months after it
2011?
opened.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I just have to ask this question, just because you know there's probably somebody out there thinking it as they're listening on the radio or watching on YouTube. How long did ChatGPT take to make these pictures?
Okay, ChatGPT was not around when I started doing
It
them,
wasn't around.
and I don't know how ChatGPT works, so I don't use ChatGPT like you guys do.
Yes,
These are hand drawn.
absolutely.
So it's affectionately known as the smoke ring of honor.
because of that room or that hallway back there.
Right, because that's what that was, the smoke ring, the Ring of Honor,
I don't
smoke
know,
ring
I don't
of
know
honor.
how many there are back there now.
I didn't take the time to count them
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
It's littered with them. So it dawned on me that that's back there. We should call it inside the smoke ring because we're all over there.
Hey, let me tell you how quirky Josh's mind is. We were spitballing for about literally 3 minutes when we came up with this next phase, I guess you can say. And Josh, out of the blue, just pulled it out. Let's call it Inside the Smoke Ring. And I was like, that's a dang good name. That's perfect. And the rest
Josh will
is
fool
history.
you.
Yeah.
With how smart he is sometimes.
Yeah.
It's
I'm not half as dumb as you look, Dan.
hashtag brilliant.
ADHD at its finest.
That was
There's
great.
no telling what's going to come out.
Yeah.
I don't even know. It's a surprise to everybody.
Still waiting to figure out how long it's going to take for me to get my S for Aggies.
What?
What is
I
it?
knew
say?
you were going to
How
say
many
that.
Aggie are you?
Apparently,
Just the
single.
one.
You
Just
are
single.
you
Just a
are
single.
the
I
Aggie
am
in my
the Aggie.
mind. So
I
I
mean,
didn't.
you did. That's how you introduced me. was
That's right, the Aggie.
the Aggie. So
Yeah.
Even though it's
gosh.
Aggies.
And then I put a Mexican flag on your
Yeah.
hat. Oh gosh. Now I'm offended.
He's offended on your behalf.
yeah. Keep looking over my shoulder here to see if there's any.
So Bobby,
Yes, sir.
you work here. That's right?
Yes.
But this is not your full-time job. You
Correct.
are. Explain it because I don't understand it. But explain what you really do.
I don't want to bore the audience there.
Well, just
So loosely, we'll say I'm a consultant for a brokerage firm
okay.
on property casualty insurance.
Okay, now I'm bored.
So back to the
I
cigar.
don't know anything that you just said. But yeah, that's. And you started working here part-time just because you what?
Yeah. So ironically, COVID happened, and our company at the time went remote, 100% remote. So my wife had been working remote long before remote was like a real thing. Her company got bought out, and it was move to Atlanta or stay here and work from the house. So she was like, I'm staying here at the house. So once we went to COVID, we had the kids and their school at home. I'm at home. She was like, y'all are invading my space. You got to get out.
You got to get out of here.
Yeah, and so she kicked me out to go find Wi-Fi somewhere so I could work somewhere else. And I honestly don't even know how I stumbled upon
Really?
En Fuego. I really don't, but I just came through. I saw the sign out there that says cigars, and I was like, oh, I used to smoke cigars. Okay. I came in here, and I would sit at a high top table,
Oh, yeah.
and I would just kind of plug in and realized, I realized they had free Wi-Fi, but I was still in the protective world, so I would log into my own hotspot, so I didn't, have
Oh yeah, you
anybody
can't
trying
have
to
people over here.
infiltrate data or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but I would sit at the high top, and we mentioned Donnie. Donnie was there, and he was like, it was the ring there, if you will, the
Bullpen.
Bullpen.
Yeah, the bullpen, and so you, Jay, Donnie were there, and some of the other guys that come here, and they were, hey, you want to come down here? And I was like, no, I don't know
I'm
any
scared.
of y'all. Yeah, I don't know any of y'all, so I'll just stay up here, and I would work and have a cigar, and it's funny because I could hear every conversation, right?
Oh, yeah.
Donnie was not a quiet person, so I
Right.
could hear every conversation y'all have, and so every once in a while he'd bring something up and he'd ask a question, and it was like, wow, and where everybody's thinking about what the answer is, and I knew what the answer was, so I'd just yell it out from from the top shelf over there, and he was, oh yeah, thank you, and so then the conversation would continue. And like every time I would show up, they kept asking me if I wanted to sit down, and I was like, no, I'm good. Still not really comfortable with y'all. I don't know y'all yet.
Bunch of rejects.
Yeah, basically.
So eventually, they asked me enough, and I was like, all right, I'll get down there. I threw in my 2 cents every once in a while, which is kind of how I gravitated towards the bullpen. Sat down, and then basically that was it. And
Yeah, you're stuck
I was
now.
in, and now I'm part of that, part of the bullpen, and it's hard to get out now. So
So I'll say, man, it seemed like it took about I want to say about 3 months,
Yeah, it was
because
wild.
we would ask all the time, "Hey Bobby, come sit down with us. Hey Bobby, come sit," and it was always just constant rejection. Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Really hurt Jay's feelings.
Yeah.
I cried some days. I would go home and
Get a little weepy.
yes,
I mean, again, I was working, so I was.
We were too.
I was
We were
plugged in, and I was
mean-
locked in, and just doing what I needed to do. But eventually got down there, and it was. I mean, it was a good decision to finally get to meet everybody and have
Yeah.
that conversation, and then we connected really well, and then
And somehow, eventually, you end up working here.
yeah. So yeah, there was an issue. We had shortness of staff, and so basically, I approached Larry and was just like, hey.
I'll do some hours.
I'm pretty good at customer service. I know a lot of people here. I smoke a lot of these different cigars. Not the most knowledgeable, but I can at least point you in the right direction. All I need to learn is your POS system, your point of sale system, and I could potentially work here. I'm like, would that be something that you'd be interested in? And he was like, well, it's possible. Let me get with you in about a week. So okay, didn't think anything of it. Then he approached me and was like, yeah, I think we're gonna take a chance and go ahead and hire you. I was like, all right, great. And that first month, man, I was taking shifts, and everybody was like, "Oh, Bobby's here," and it was great. And then it was kind of just like, okay, well, I gotta step back a little bit because that was kind of overtaking my real job. So I was like, all right, I gotta start focus on my real job, and we did that. Plus, I got my boys' sports schedule, stuff like that. So kind of got interfered with a lot of stuff.
But you still work here, right?
I mean, yes, loosely. So
I mean,
yeah,
probably like once or twice a month.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
A couple
Is that
of days
all,
here
really?
and there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks.
I
Thanks
see
for
you
that.
all every day.
That's publicly now. So.
Now you hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Him
yeah.
and Jake go cry together later.
Yep. Yep. We'll hold hands in the shout. Wait.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
Say shop.
Shop.
In the shop.
In the shop.
Thank you.
In
Thank
the
you.
shop.
Yeah. This is going worldwide, so we gotta. I got to be careful with the type of jokes I make.
Fly with the world, Craig.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's all look at this because all three of us are about 3/4 of the way through, and Jay is almost half.
Golly, no kidding.
I'm a puffer. So here's one of the things that I will say. I know. It's don't go
May
there.
not have been the
When I
best guess here.
when I'm looking at the second third of this cigar, all right. Again, I double V. If you don't know what that is, again, I cut a V cut in it, and then I come back and I cut another V to make a cross or an X or whatever you want to call it. But I'm getting so much more smoke out of there, and for me, it enhances the flavor. I could be wrong, but you could guillotine cut it, and it could be the same. But for me, this works really well. And what I'm seeing out of the second third is more of that mellowed spice, if that makes sense. It's it's comforting to the palate. It's not overbearing. It's not a strong tobacco taste. It's more of that little bit of baking spice, a little bit of that earthiness that I was talking about earlier. So we move kind of from that mushroom next to the tree to just fresh tilled dirt.
Jeez.
That's a jeez. that's where we are now. And
Well, Jay's more the sommelier of the group. And
I was going to say,
There's
Jay
other ones
is
that
a
are-
wine sommelier, so he knows all those nice phrases and words and stuff like that to describe anything on the palate.
And we're
which
like that.
I'm not.
We're like that meme where the guy's cutting the watermelons and banging himself in the head with the frying pan. That's kind of where.
Screaming.
Yeah, screaming. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
or it's all BS. I don't know.
No,
So when you said
I
double
believe
V,
every
I
word
thought
you
you meant
say.
like a deep V, like the
No,
deep V cut.
no.
You actually mean two V's crossed.
Two V's cross, yep.
Oh.
So that deep V, I like to do those with a Padron number 4. That just, it makes that Padron sing every puff. It's pretty amazing. But
Now, I'm not going to describe all the fancy words that you say for your cigar. I will say, for me, this has got a tighter draw than I would normally like to see, and maybe that's because I just punched at my little punch there. So maybe I should go over and open it up a little bit with a
Poker.
maybe that. I hate doing that, but maybe just cut the cap off like you were saying.
And see, we
try it
both
there.
have this Maduro of the two, and
Yeah.
I have no draw issues at all.
Okay, I mean,
it says it's an
maybe
average draw. I'm not having to work at
maybe
it.
it's my old man weak lungs that I can't suck any air in.
Well, Dan, are you getting any of the cocoa, cedar, earth, or spices? Obviously, you're getting the spices.
Well, and definitely the cedar, and that's one thing.
It's staying in there.
Even I, with my limited palate, you can get.
And it's not a overpowering. It's like
No.
it's like a little zing of cedar freshness.
No, it's and
Like-
I like that myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I like a little cedar in a cigar. There's some of them back there that are overpoweringly almost cedar. This is not that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Same thing with the leather. I don't mind a little leather. There's some of them back
Sure.
there that are heavy leather forward.
Oh.
And you're like, oh, man. I just went to a saddle shop and picked up something off the floor.
Turner gave you a call and said, "Come on over,
Turner, I got some scraps here. You're bored.
lick this leather."
Jeez.
Leather, come
You just
on.
can't help yourself.
We have to cut ourselves off here a little bit.
So here's one thing I will say that I noticed is the cigar and the whiskey are kind of contrasting, and what I mean by that is this is almost giving me like a if you think about, and this is warped, but I've had it happen because in my previous life I was a plumber and I was up in attics a lot and there was insulation, right? So this is almost rubbing across my tongue like insulation.
Ugh, that's
in the
not
attic.
good.
Yeah, it paired with the cigar, and it could be the cigar over the whiskey because the whiskey was really, really nice when I first had it. So
Yeah, I like it. But
Well, here's I guess whether it be a better part of not being a sommelier. I don't taste any of that. So it's fine to me.
I was actually going to ask that. So when you're trying to pick a cigar, are you looking for these particular notes, or are you looking for what's your criteria for a good cigar? So me personally, I'm looking for a good draw.
number
nice,
one, that's number
smooth
one to me.
smoke, and that's just going to burn evenly. That's legit all I'm looking for.
I love it when a cigar burns evenly. It's not a cigar killer for me. If it's, I mean, this one's not exactly
Mostly even.
mostly even. It's got a little up and down. Mine does, but it's burning pretty well. And I don't mind it when a cigar, I've got to go clean it up and relight the side of it that's not burning, and I don't mind that too much. But I do struggle when I don't have a good draw.
yeah,
That's just too much work for me.
Josh, the smoke in the glass, did that work for you?
Yeah, so I don't know if anybody's even noticed that the last little bit in the glass, I will
Yeah.
take a puff of the cigar, let that smoke fall in there and kind of swirl it around. It's almost like a little old-fashioned type deal without the bitters and the
Smoky
cherries and
old-fashioned.
the ice and all the other stuff that ruins it. But what it does, which is crazy to me, is it takes out a lot of the alcohol and brings front a lot of the sugars that are in it. And so you can get that caramel and cinnamon and sugar where you don't really get that beforehand. So before the smoke
It
dissipates,
looks pretty.
Yeah.
so you let the smoke fall in.
Here comes the true taste.
Then before the smoke dissipates, you take a drink and you kind of get both. And it does weird things to the whiskey, and it really changes the flavor that you don't get just the same glass before the smoke. So it's just a fun thing that you can do to change what's going on.
so that's crazy because that insulation is gone with
glad.
that smoke. That's crazy. It's just
So you can come to En Fuego Murphy, and we will do Cigar old fashions.
I will personally put cigar smoke in anyone's
Let me see your glass, Josh.
Yeah, when that guy from Toscano, one of the reps came in and did a show for us, he had a whole presentation, which you guys...
I missed it.
Sorry. Yeah, none of you guys were here.
Yeah.
He paired their little cigarillo-looking cigars, look like chair roots. They're real rough-looking, and I had not paid them any attention. After that guy's like almost 2-hour little show that he put on, man, I'm sold.
Yeah.
And some of the things that he was able to do with the cigar and with some amaretto or espresso martini, stuff like that he brought in was crazy.
The flavor combinations.
Well, that and what he could do to walk you through how to change the smoking experience with the cigar, with the drink, or both. Like for example, a retrohale, which Dan says you don't like doing that.
No, I can't do that. It hurts me.
So the last little bit of smoke that you have when you're blowing out, instead of blowing out through your mouth, you redirect it through your nasal cavity and then blow out your nose, and you get a different aroma and kind of a different sensation when you're smoking. This guy has us clean out our nasal cavity by retrohaling liquor.
What?
Yeah. So you take a drink. I'll do it for you in a second. Take a drink,
I don't know if
and
I
then
wanna
you
see this.
you just lean forward a bit and you breathe in like you would puffing a cigar, but instead of breathing out through your mouth, you just breathe through your nose like a retrohale, and it pushes all of that smoke and things that are up in there from smoking anyway. Then you take a puff of cigar, and it changes the aroma. Just because all those factory things and little sticks and all that stuff that's up in there are all cleaned out.
Okay.
I'm glad you clarified.
I may
'cause
take
I was
your word
thinking
for
you're
that.
taking that whiskey
And
and you're
just
just blowing it through
right
your
your
nose.
nose.
It's like, oh,
So-
it's like that nasal drainage thing.
Yeah.
That's it. Then you take a puff. I had to swallow the whiskey. But it changes the flavor of the cigar.
I don't
only
doubt
momentarily.
that.
Not trying
I
to
don't
sure,
doubt
sorry.
that.
Sure.
That's an advanced move, Bobby. Don't
Yeah.
get ahead of
Well,
yourself.
You got to be
I think I'm
professional.
just going
too
to leave
young-
my
I'm too young
nasal
for that.
cavities
Too young for all
clogged
that.
up with all kinds of whatever I've got up there and
Oh yeah.
leave it at that.
All the Texas pollen,
Yeah.
cedar, all that mess we got going on around.
Yeah,
here.
whatever's turning my car yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this weather's crazy.
It's kind of what it is. Texas.
Yeah.
Speaking of Texas, Bobby, I see something over there beside you.
Yeah.
What are those things? Those. That's a package for us. You bring
No,
us a gift.
Definitely not.
You don't hand those out
So
to your friends?
these are my senior boots. I was
Bust out them
when I
size
was-
7s.
So I was attending Texas A&M. I was in the Corps Cadets at Texas A&M. I was in the Fighting Texas Aggie Band, and so those are my senior boots.
So does everybody get a pair of boots?
Technically, yes, if you pay for them.
Okay.
So you had to pay for them, and so when I'm old, so I graduated in 2005. So when I was
Oh,
there,
yeah,
there
that's
was only
very
two.
old.
Does that make you feel young?
Oh,
Dan?
boy.
There was only two boot makers when I was there, and that was Hollick's, the original Hollick's that used to be at Northgate, and then there was Victor's, and those are the two that you put your down payment that you got fitted, and then it's like a first, I don't know, it was like 100, 200 kids, students that got the deposit at Hollick's was actually built by Hollick's, and then the other ones were all went to Victor's. Both really good boot makers. But that's what we have. So every senior there, they're basically riding boots that go from toe to about mid calf, top of your calf, and they're fitted, so they're measured, all that, and they're designed specifically for your foot. Now you can, I've seen this before, you can donate your boots. So when you get your boots, you're
Back to
to another cadet that may not be able to afford them, whatever.
Underclassmen.
Yep. And so your boots normally they'll be branded on the inside. They'll have your name, your outfit, and then you'll have specific spurs that will go on top with the collar, and that will have kind of like your insignia, your outfit insignia as well, whatever you decide to put on it. And so if it's one that you want to donate back to your outfit, your company, then you can definitely do that. Or you donate it to the Corps Cadet Association. They can give it out to somebody that has.
And you obviously didn't feel like you wanted to do that.
No, I mean I paid good money for these. So I just, not to say that I don't like giving back. I just
that's
my grandma made these this little case here. So
oh wow,
really?
She made that, so it was.
I thought that was something with the school, but that is really cool.
Yeah, my grandma made those. So.
Would you mind pulling one of those out of there so we can see what the real thing looks like? Or is that against the law or something?
No, it's not against the law.
Aggie law.
You gotta be an Aggie.
Yeah. I gotta swear you in. So
No swearing, Larry 14.
Sorry, I forgot.
Look at
I got
that.
the wrong guest on, Josh. So this is what they look like, and then you'll have the spur that goes.
Jingle jangle.
Yep, the spur that goes on it, and then so this has Aggie Band, and then my outfit, which was B Company Street Fighters, and so but you got the spurs that go on the back, and we march around them. You wear them to class. You wear them to.
You gotta wear those to
parades.
class?
Oh yeah.
I bet that was loud.
Oh yeah. So
With
you've
these
got taps
taps
and you got the
all over.
You wear your
but
spurs to class?
Definitely, yeah.
Boy,
It's part of the thing.
You walk the heel straight around on the back of the line.
So that's actually from sliding.
From what?
From sliding. So there's some ramps there on campus, and you
Dope.
can slide. You can slide down there. So we were the original. If y'all have kids, know what wheelies are. We were the original wheelies.
The first Heelys?
Yeah, Heelys. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
that was one of the traditions. There was being able to slide
they're
as a
pretty
senior.
light.
So.
Yeah. That is.
Hey, easy there, Dan.
You know, that brings up another question, just because we got our resident Aggie here, and this is still Larry 14, but I have to ask you and test your knowledge a little bit. What is pull-out day?
Okay, so that's usually as a junior.
Okay.
So all right, so that's.
Have you
Okay,
heard
so
that?
first off,
Pull-out day.
everybody always says A&M's like a cult, right? So,
Which it is.
I wasn't
College.
I wasn't
is.
preparing. Thank you, Josh. That's kind of what I was getting at. So basically, it's like a really large fraternity.
Okay.
Okay, that's the best way to put it, right? Everybody hears fraternity, sororities. Your daughter's in a sorority. They do different things for initiation and stuff like that, right? So, and then they have different privileges and all that stuff as they get older into their years of college. So, same thing with A&M, right? And specifically the Corps Cadets, but in general, A&M would start off as an all-male military school. And so everything was designed off of Marine Corps boot camp.
Yep.
And so basically everything that we have there is designed off of that. And that when it went to co-ed and you didn't have to be in the Corps Cadets anymore. You could be what they would call a non-reg, or you could be in the Corps Cadets. So basically you'd have a pull-out day, which is your juniors are basically doing all of the upperclassmen
What?
things.
Okay.
So,
all right.
sorry, shouldn't have paused.
That was a long pause.
Started to say
So,
the
and-
juniors
and-
are your
So
the
they're
seniors
doing
will-
their
I'm not gonna say
their
that.
privileges, if you will, their privileges, right? So, and it kind of depends, I guess. Now it could be, again, I graduated in 05, so it could have changed by now. But initially, it was just juniors doing what the seniors were allowed to do.
Right.
And now it could be that freshmen can do what the sophomores do what the juniors do, stuff like that. But basically, it was just everybody got to do what they don't normally get to do. So, like as a fish, you're not allowed to like, think, want.
You're not allowed to what?
Like, think, or want. And so, you know, so you're basically taking everything away. And so you're just like,
you can't think.
no. So yeah, you're not allowed to think. So like if somebody says, you know, like, hey, what do you think about this? You're supposed to come back with a response that, you know, you're not
I don't
allowed.
think anything.
You're not allowed, you know, again, I'm old, so I don't remember all that, but I'm sure a lot of people do. But
And I didn't mean to put you totally on the spot because,
Yeah.
like you said, things do change, traditions
Sure.
do change, and all that. But it's, if I may interject,
that's more core cadet stuff, not necessarily at the
is that
regular students.
that's when they get to do their first whoop and all that kind of stuff.
Sure, yeah, you know.
And
So like when I
I'm
was
not an
there,
Aggie, so forgive me for
Yeah.
doing that. I don't want to get jumped.
and yeah, again, we're boring the audience here, so I was just told I was supposed to have cigars and drinks. So
Well, it's funny you say that because about 30 seconds in, there was just Benny Hill music in my head. I was miles away. I have no idea what you just said.
So the reason why I brought that up, I
Thanks,
thought it was
Josh.
pretty
You're
funny. I was, I was going down a rabbit hole yesterday and looking for some ideas and thoughts to throw out there today, and that popped up out of nowhere, and it talked about Pullout Day, and I was just like, what the heck is Pullout Day? And it come to find out, it's one of the most iconic kind of traditions with the University of Texas A&M. I got to say that right, with Texas A&M University. And so it was very intriguing, and I think the boots and all that kind of stuff, it's really cool. And I know every school has traditions. I know Oklahoma does, Arkansas, two schools that I love. They definitely do. But
I don't think my school has a lot of traditions. Missouri Southern State University, I don't know what any of those traditions are.
is that a HBCU?
I don't know, it may be now, I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I did have a question though, as you were giving your little spiel there. When did A&M become co-ed? Do you know?
that was back in the 60s.
60s, okay. I knew it'd been a long time, but I wouldn't.
Could fact check me. Could have been the 70s, but it was 60s, 70s. Yeah.
6, 7.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't say 6, 7. I said 60s or 70s.
we got a lot of people doing fact checks on us, and
Well, I'm real live doing it. So initial admission for women was 1963, and they weren't allowed to live on campus until 76.
76.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the big brain on Bobby.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's good stuff.
Speaking of, let's kill it.
Let's do another.
do another drink here.
Yeah. Talking all of this college stuff over the last few minutes made me wonder.
Has it only been a few minutes?
Yeah.
It's like hours.
Yeah. It made me wonder about
long is the show?
sports and all that implies. And so I think it's a great time to throw out to the mind of Josh.
Get warmed up
Boy,
here.
this is going to be
Now-
fun. It's always going to be fun when we do this.
Now let me see if I can encapsulate it, and then I'll let him kind of give his whole explanation here. But basically, Josh will have picks of the week as we do these podcasts, and Josh can carry it how it's going to carry or flow. But I actually put together, and I know the listening audience can't see this, but I put together two teams for Josh to preview this week.
And Josh has no idea who this is.
And Josh has no idea, but
I don't even
And
know
this-
that they're
this
teams
is,
yet.
This is the Josh that doesn't know anything about sports.
No.
the Josh that does
Although
it.
he's wearing a Happy Chandler Boston.
Happy Chandler.
Happy Gilmore.
Dan, that's the worst thing you've ever said in here. And you've said some horrific things.
Well, he's a golfer, though. That's it. He likes golf.
No, he is a
I'm a
golfer.
child of the 80s and 90s.
I'm sorry, who is Happy Chandler? Where,
I don't know.
No, please edit that out.
Probably Happy's non-athletic cousin.
Is that the grandma?
It's the grandma.
Maybe.
The
Sorry, I didn't
Mista
mean to
lady.
interrupt.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Jeez.
So every game that we pick, Josh picked, may not be local games to us because this is worldwide. This is what we're doing here. So again, you can listen to us on Spotify. You can listen to us on YouTube or watch us on YouTube. But this is a game taking place Friday, April 3rd at 7 p.m. This will be with two teams. I'll let you take a look at that. Who are those teams, Josh?
I can't read. Oh, a Raptor versus a Grizzly.
The Raptors versus the Grizzly. This is NBA basketball.
NBA basketball.
Oh.
Toronto Raptors,
Memphis
Grizzlies.
A Canadian dinosaur?
Here we, now
Sure.
First,
Careful,
explain
we
your
could have an
process.
audience in
Explain your
Canada.
process.
We could have
So-
an audience there.
Josh's pick of the week. Reasonable deduction. And
what
if
you
these
say.
two teams, unreasonable deduction, man, and these two teams get into a fist fight. So a Canadian Velociraptor.
I think you gotta get rid of Canadian. It's a Velociraptor.
No. Where are they from?
Okay.
Toronto.
Toronto.
Okay, I'm
A.
Oh,
It's
A.
all
got-
jacked
you
up
got-
on maple syrup.
Good day, mate.
Jacked up on. It's close.
Yeah.
And
Morton coffee.
Where are the Glizzies from? I mean Grizzlies.
Memphis.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
One of the safest cities in America.
Right on the
Oh, it's
Mississippi
jacked up
River.
on barbecue sauce.
Yeah, and
Safest
The-
cities in America.
Sweet barbecue sauce.
sweet Tennessee whiskey. Where are they playing?
It looks like in Memphis.
Playing in Memphis.
Are they playing at Memphis?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that doesn't do good for a Canadian.
No.
That's a long trek.
Yeah.
And
They do
it's still
have-
cold up there.
They do have grizzly bears up in Canada, but
So,
this
I
is
mean,
a
he's-
Memphis grizzler.
Or Grizzly.
You said Grizzly. Okay, I
The
just
Grizzly.
wanted to make sure. I was like, this is Mike on.
Maybe that's the Raptors kid, a Grizzer.
That old Pepper's talking.
Yeah.
So if a Canadian Velociraptor had to travel through the Smokies, dodging every hillbilly on the way, wanting to capture and eat it, that's a pretty tough route.
Okay, you watched Jurassic Park, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't cold.
No,
True. It was in Puerto Rico. Or
Yeah.
Dominican Republic,
Yeah, it was
sorry,
a
Dominican
I mean,
tropical
they're-
island.
yeah.
And it's bound to still be a little cold in Tennessee right now.
Yeah,
Right?
probably.
And see, when do grizzly bears stop hibernating? Because if we're still asleep, that's going to be a rough fight.
It's almost April. They should be up by now.
You would think,
Done.
but I'm kind of dumb. So, when do grizzly bears hibernate?
So as you look that up, I'll find the temperature for Friday. It'll be 76 and rainy.
Through March. So they're just now waking up.
Oh boy.
They're
He's
hungry.
gonna be hungry and probably a little
Bobby's
pissed.
right again.
Easy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go that a grizzly bear can beat a Canadian raptor coming
Okay.
through the mountains like that.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Jay, do you have the records?
How did I do?
Book it.
I don't. We'll see. We'll see Friday. But
Jay's heading for Las Vegas right now.
Well, I'm already locked in, so it doesn't really matter. It could be an awful pick.
yeah,
Put $100 on it.
No, sir.
Go to Josh.
Memphis has been a pretty good team overall. I mean, but here's the one thing I can say is, I lost my train of thought, so I'm not I'm not going to go there.
Well,
So-
supposedly also unlike Jurassic Park where they hunt in teams,
Yeah.
they are now saying that may not necessarily be
No,
true.
It's a Toronto Raptor, not Raptors.
I hear
Well,
you.
The Toronto Raptors.
That
Yeah.
They're saying that they're probably more of solitary hunters like tigers or bears.
Oh, you're saying
Then-
that's what science is saying now?
Right, because they can tell by looking at bones,
Huh.
apparently.
Interesting.
Speaking of, did you know that T-Rex, to get to a full size, what do you think a full size T-Rex age-wise is?
2.
Huh?
2.
2?
To get full grown?
Yeah, 2
Be a
years.
full
To get
grown?
2?
Can't do 2.
2 years old.
Oh, gosh.
Is that what you're asking? The age?
To get to a full, like on Jurassic Park,
That
big old
guy
dinosaur
there.
that's chasing the Jeep.
I'm going to say 10 years.
I'd say 2.
Jay said 2. Josh?
I have a feeling that I'm wrong, but I'm going to split the difference in them and say like 8.
So the new studies came out that said, based on bone structure, that a T-Rex be full size, 35 to 40 years old.
What?
35 to 40 years old.
Like anyone could even know.
Yeah.
Well, what they did is they cut the femur and they counted the rings.
Yep.
Oh, just like a
Exactly.
tree.
Yep.
So
I made that part up.
okay, so
No,
that's
that's actually how they did it. Yeah.
I'm a genius.
So brilliant.
Yes.
ADHD to the rescue.
it takes 35 years for a T-Rex, supposedly according to science.
Yeah. Initially, it was 10 to 20. They thought it was 10 to 20, and then
Okay.
they came back and they said basically
So
the study of
what
tree
would be the
rings-
lifespan of a T-Rex if he just died of old age and didn't get killed by some other T-Rex?
I think they said the average was like 40, 42.
Okay.
40,
Wow.
42. Wow.
That's a long. I
To
didn't
be
think those things would
the
be
absolute
around that
full
long.
size, which was I think they said it was I can't remember. It was like 8 tons.
Okay.
Yeah.
8 tons.
Yeah.
Is that what the? Oh boy.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Huge.
It's huge. It's a big lizard.
Yeah.
Well,
And apparently they had either feathers or fur.
Raptors did, not T-Rexes.
like anyone could ever know that.
Yeah.
They had skin imprints on mud and things like that. Unless Bobby's little card
Well,
over
I
here says
know a lot
that's
of
not
those
true.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, no, it's not.
A lot of dinosaurs had feathers.
It was velociraptors. That's it.
It would kind of put T-Rexes down a little bit in my estimation if they had feathers. I mean, really. Who wants a T-Rex with feathers?
Well, what if an eagle had lizard skin? Would that make it?
It'd be a
Kinda cool.
horrifying little thing.
That'd be kind of cool.
Especially a golden eagle. Those
Yeah.
things have like a 9-foot wingspan.
Yeah.
Or just, let's just say chickens now with lizard skin. Like, eat
Ugh.
that? No.
Yeah, I'd probably still eat it.
It could be tasty.
Hey, speaking of chickens, a good Aggie, Von Miller, he's got
yeah.
a chicken farm,
I saw that, and he opened he partnered with a
a restaurant in Austin.
restaurant in Austin.
Of all
he's,
places.
he's an Aggie pushing chicken in Austin. That makes sense.
Is he still playing football?
Is he? Yeah, I think
Somewhat.
so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Kind of getting close to T-Rex age, right?
Yeah, he's getting up there, but
35?
He's
Not there yet.
He's still a bad A.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's pushing chickens.
Shout out to
and
Vaughn.
I guess all of his work that he's done in the past, or his schooling was about whatever that stuff.
Poultry science.
That
Yeah, poultry science.
poultry science.
Poultry.
You Aggies talk too quick for me, and it's hard to
My
keep
bad.
up.
Yeah, slow it down for the
I'm
Okies.
slow.
Sorry.
Well, I'm slow.
Poultry science.
Thank you.
Chicken doctor.
Chicken doctor. Yeah, but clearly, or I guess he's a pretty smart individual.
Yep. He's got a farm that he has, and they rotate the grass. Like they rotate the pen, so it's getting fresh grass like every month or every quarter or something like that.
So these free-range chickens?
Yeah. It's a pretty cool process. I saw a video on YouTube of it, or TikTok,
Yeah.
or one of these social media platforms. So, yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, Vaughn, you smoke cigars or drink whiskey? Let us know. Got a place for you to go to.
Well, all I know about chicken pens is if you ever have a buddy tell you, hey, I'm going to come over and help me build a chicken pen, and he gives you a T-post driver, be careful.
Yeah.
Because it could go to slam it down, miss, and thwack yourself right in the head and get 20 stitches.
Well, I'm not sure that may be operator error. I'm not sure that.
It definitely was.
Yeah.
Definitely was. Although I did freak his little kid all the way out as blood's pouring off my face, and I look at him going, ah,
As you would.
as I would.
Yep.
Yeah. Intrusive thoughts always win.
I actually, one of my first jobs when I was a teenage little boy, thousands of years ago,
50s?
was
In the olden
this may have
times.
been in the 60s,
Okay.
because I don't think I.
Pet T-Rex.
Yeah, this was the 60s
Dino.
for sure. Was on an egg farm in Missouri, just rows and rows of poor little chickens in their pens, laying eggs that would roll down into a little wire basket thing, and I would have to drive along and pick up the eggs. It was a nasty job, man. It was a nasty job. That was not such a nasty job. It's just a nasty place. But chickens have a hard life, man.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
It's a short life,
They have
but it's a hard life.
tiny little brains. I don't think they're much aware of much.
Yeah, they probably aren't. They probably aren't.
Well, most of us have made it halfway through.
I'm in
What do we think?
I'm in the last
The
third.
Connecticut guys?
No change for me. Still got a little bit of the spice, a little bit. But other than that, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I would second that. It's
Any deviation in thirds?
no, it's doing that little process you mentioned earlier has actually cleansed my palate. So I think that harshness that I was getting between the cigar and the whiskey, it's pretty much gone. And yeah, it's still that cigar. It's good. It's a good cigar.
Still like a cigar. That is a good cigar.
It's good.
Yep.
And they're right around $11.
Yeah.
The Aroma De Cuba, we're smoking the El Jefe, which is a little bit the bigger one, a couple of different sizes in there, all around $9, $10, $11.
Yeah.
So
They're good cigars.
a pretty good everyday little stick.
Yeah.
And this one, we've been at it not quite an hour, but you can get an hour and a half out of it. Jay maybe not so much,
Right.
but us mere mortals.
Yes.
Dan, what do you think about your Maduro?
Mine has not changed much. The only thing I'm a little disappointed on mine is the draw. Mine still not drawn.
Are there any tough spots in it? Like,
I mean, that thing is pretty dang hard.
see, mine's not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, these are all handmade.
Well, I know.
So they're
yeah,
gonna get
that's-
a little bit of
That's
deviation
the
for
beauty
sure,
of it.
yeah.
That's the beauty of them. They're not all the same. It's an art. These
Yeah.
things are.
It's an art
Not-
form.
I mean, it's a science too. But when it comes down to making these things, it's individual people down there doing this for us. Thank them. We
Yeah.
appreciate them.
And any changes in the flavors? You getting
Not
any
really.
flavors? Not really.
Not really. Not for me.
I feel like the spiciness has kind of toned down a bit.
Maybe that's true. Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of getting into a little bit of leathery, but only slightly kind of mixed with that cedar that also has kind of calmed down.
Yes.
It's not as
No, I-
forward.
yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Since you mentioned it,
In the first episode, did y'all talk about ash? Did y'all talk about how?
We have not.
a little bit, I think.
What do you have to say about ash?
I don't know.
It's a nice ash you got there.
You better get that band off of there pretty quick,
Yeah,
buddy.
You
I was
smoking the
thinking
band.
that same thing.
You're gonna be lighting that thing
Yeah.
on
So
fire.
I'm just. What's y'all's thoughts on the longer the ash?
See,
What does that mean for a cigar?
I never keep an ash. I'm just flicking that thing off. I'm not that guy like him.
So, well, no, I am that guy, and this is what happens when you have a long ash, and you probably can't see it if you're listening, but if you zoom in, you can see my shirt. I got a nice little hole in my shirt because
Yeah.
I just dropped my ash on my shirt, and that's just part of
Just
having
now
a
today?
long-
It is.
Yeah, just like
We all have
10 minutes
shirts that
ago.
have holes in them. That's
Yeah.
part of the
Speak
deal.
for yourself. I don't.
well, you're a professional.
Yeah.
I'm a rookie.
This is a hoodie,
Mine was a hoodie. It's not
hooded
this one.
sweatshirt,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
They how it's constructed definitely will kind of show in the ash itself. If it's a little bit looser, then that ash is going to be a little looser and a little more delicate. If it's made a different way, the ash will actually perform different ways. Like you've got easy inch and a quarter, and it still seems pretty stable.
Yep.
I'm getting nervous for my own shirt because of your ash.
Yeah.
That makes me nervous.
Put in your comments. What do you think about ash length? Like, what do you?
Are you a constant asher, or do
Yeah.
you let it just go, or are you working it around? There's all kinds of different ways to to do that. I think a little tap, that's still sound, I'm good.
Yeah.
And if it taps and falls off, that was time.
So I read, like in Europe specifically, that it's faux pas to have a long ash. Like it's rude to have a long ash.
Really?
And fact check me. So if
Well, that's why we live in America.
America.
If you live in
My
the
God.
European Union, let me know if this is faux pas.
Guns, bourbon, and long ashes.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
So overall, I'm pretty pleased. I mean, it's a good smoke. I've had it before. You know, to be honest, La Aroma De Cubas are kind of a staple. They should be of every shop. Most of ours will have it, but yeah, it's definitely worth a $10 pickup. You know, a little $9 Robusto.
Yep.
Would still, I mean, a Robusto may even get you an hour in, depending on how you smoke.
You want to remind people of the En Fuego locations that they could come to in the
multiple
metro
options.
area?
We'll do it chronologically because that's the way my brain works. So first is Rockwall down at the harbor. Been there since '06. Very well established, very well smoked in. Good spot, the original. Then here, Murphy on 544.
Now, is Murphy or Frisco?
Murphy was second.
Frisco was third.
Frisco was third. Frisco's right across from the little Capitol building. Was that downtown or whatever it is?
City Hall or whatever.
Yeah, then we have downtown McKinney. Go see Ryan out there for downtown community. And then the Hub121 is the latest and greatest.
Yeah.
Probably best back patio that can be made.
Great place.
Good panoramic view.
5 different locations.
Yeah, of the green belt that runs through there. There's concerts that happen out there. It's a heck of a shop.
It's a stone's throw away from the TPC Craig Ranch, which is where the Byron Nelson has been held for the last 3 years or so, something like that. Maybe a little bit longer.
Thanks.
But it's close. You can go get your stick and you can go watch, the Byron Nelson. We don't discriminate.
No, we love them all. I love downtown McKinney.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
It's a fun place to be, downtown McKinney.
When I would do trainings at the Collin County little first responder training area, man, it's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So you get an hour for lunch. Dude, you can pop right down there. There's a parking garage out back.
Yeah.
It's the one that has the most parking.
Yeah, I know.
Because there's an entire garage.
Right.
And it's just right there. So it's a good spot.
It fell.
It fell.
It fell in the tray. So
Okay, good.
Not on you.
no burn shirts.
Oh,
You're a
boy,
professional, like I said.
I would have liked to have seen that, boy.
All right, so our
That's
final
Bobby.
pour.
That's
Go
rude.
up in flames.
That's rude.
And I did say we don't discriminate, but if you want to have a picture, a stick figure drawn
Sure.
by Dan the Man, Sunday Dan,
Sunday Dan.
No,
You gotta come
get
to
away from
Murphy.
Sunday Dan.
Yeah.
you got to come to Murphy. And it's not a stick figure. If we had,
Stick figure.
well, you know what, we might still even have an opportunity to show you some of those pictures, some of the artwork that he's done just here. But he's done so much art over his 73.
Lengthy career.
He cut me off before I said it, but over his lengthy career, and he's pretty phenomenal, man. The guy is amazing. His daughter's amazing too.
And if you come to Murphy, you can see other artwork that's been done. It's all through the shop.
Yeah.
It's hanging on the walls. It's hanging in the john. It's kind of everywhere.
Best place for
The
it.
best place for it. So we're on our final pour. What do we think about the Sgt. Peppers?
I like it. I like it. I mean, I'm a bottled in bond kind of guy. I like the 100 proof stuff. Bottled in bond doesn't mean anything anymore these days, really, than it did back after Prohibition, when they were selling whiskey that was poison and stuff like that, and the government got involved and bottled in bond these whiskeys to keep them
So
safe.
the government did something good.
Yeah, probably did. Yeah, but people still do bottled in bond whiskeys and kind of follow the same rules they did back then. And
That Evan Williams bottle and bond. I mean, it's a $20 bottle, but it's a tasty juice. It's good.
I like bottled in bond. And thank you, Bobby, for bringing that
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
It's pretty
Thank you
tasty.
Appreciate you being here.
Thank you for being alive in that time so that we all could learn all this. So.
Yes.
Thank you for voting for that, Dan.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
And let me throw this out to clarify. As my wife is watching this, your daughter's great at art. I said something, and
Yeah, I'm glad you clarified that.
Don't feel too bad. The rest of us missed it too.
yeah, it's okay. My wife will sit here and watch this and say, anyways. But yes, thank you for being around Prohibition and helping us get back to drinking whiskey.
Right.
We appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay.
Old man Dan.
Okay.
Still waiting for those bottles for you to bust out so we can share those
Yeah.
from that time.
Oh, the ones I kept back.
Yeah.
That
They're buried in the yard in Rowlett somewhere.
1920 bottles that I stored in my locker somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
I know his mind is his mind is working. He's like, I
There's
drank
that
that.
Benny Hill music again.
Uh-oh.
All right, boys.
My cigars just kind of came apart there.
No
right
refunds.
Right at the end.
It happens.
All right, boys. Well,
there.
appreciate you boys for hanging out.
Yes, sir.
Next week is the Easters, so we're going to take a break
We're
on
going
that.
to go to church.
Yeah, we'll have the wife take me to church. Now the song's in my head. Thanks for that. So we'll have another one. We'll take a bye week, and we'll be back.
Masters
maybe-
Week that time.
Oh yeah,
that's
some
the
stuff
most
to
important
talk
thing,
about.
all right, Bobby?
We'll have to kick the TV on for that one.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get the King in.
That'd be great. That'd
Yeah.
be fantastic.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get the King in.
Got to get that done pretty quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, boys. Appreciate it.
Episode
Thank
2.
you.
We'll see you.